Hi, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me featuring MAC Cosmetics. I'm calling this Bringing Back MAC just because it's been a long time since people have talked about MAC Cosmetics, and I just want to talk about some of the products that they have, bring them back to your attention. If that sounds like a good time to you, go ahead and settle in. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Holly and I create beauty, fashion, and self-care videos right here on YouTube. If that's your jam, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you in the family, but right now we're just going to start playing with some makeup. At this point, I have done all my skincare and I'm primed and I'm ready for foundation. And the foundation that we're going to be using today is the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I have it in the shade N2. Now this is in the old bottle. I still have a while to work my way through this since I purchased this right before they did the relaunch. But I've heard it's pretty much the same formula. Before I put this on my face, I want to talk a little bit about it. It is a sheer kind of like skin tint almost formulation. You can build it up a little bit. I find that it works best when applied with the fingers just because the warmth of your skin just really helps it like sink in and just have a really great finish. So I'm going to do that right now. And I'm bad and I just kind of like squirt it on my face and then rub it in. I do think I could probably go for a lighter shade. You can see it kind of looks a little bit dark. And again, as I said, I just use my hands to rub it in. Really concentrating though on the parts of my skin that need the most coverage, which is my forehead and my chin. So this is what it looks like after putting one layer on. Now I do avoid putting it on my eyelids because it is very emollient, and if I put the MAC Face and Body on my eyelids, then my eyeshadow is just not going to stay. You can build it up a little bit more, but today we're going for a more natural look since I just have like around the house things to do and like, you know, chores and picking up my kids from Carline. So we're not going for a flawless finish. Now I don't have a concealer from MAC. I don't usually wear concealer, to be honest. I would probably like to pick one up and try it. If you have a suggestion for a concealer from MAC, please leave it in the comments. So now we're going to go to eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I have two different formulas. I'm going to share them both with you. I have the Volux Pearl in the shade Wood Winked. This is what it looks like in the pan. I'm going to try to do a swatch for you. There we go. Wood Winked. This is just a little bit warmer of a tone than I typically go for. I hadn't seen it in person. I wasn't able to swatch it. I probably wouldn't have purchased it had I swatched it first. It is a very pretty color and is very popular if you can do warm tones, but I cannot. The second formula I have is the Extra Dimensional eyeshadow in the shade Havana. This is really interesting because when you look at it on like the website, it looks a little more purple toned, like a purple toned brown, but as you'll see in the swatch, it's not. It's still very pretty though. So, but it's definitely much darker and much cooler, and it definitely more my jam. So I think we're gonna go with the Havana for today's look. Typically when it comes to eyeshadows, I use my fingers and maybe I'll blend out with a brush. We're going to try things a little bit different, see if we can get a little bit of a cleaner look by using a brush for the entire process. And I'm going to just be doing a one eyeshadow look, so we're just going to do this one color over the entire lid. I am going to also use this smudge brush to do like the lower lash line. Hopefully I don't ruin it because this can make a look go from like simple to someone punched me in the face. I just kept it really close to my lash line just to kind of give the eye a little bit more definition. Now that we have finished the eyes, we're going to move on to blush, and I have this Glow Play blush in the shade blush Please. It's a nice neutral shade. It does have a little bit of luminosity to it, so you're going to get the color from the blush but also a little bit of glow, which is nice since I don't have a highlighter. We're going to kind of kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. Now that sounds like a really outdated saying. Anyway, this is going to do the job of two products. Normally I'm a cream blush person if I use blush at all. What I like about this blush is that it is very easy to apply and it's hard to overdo it. I just take a big fluffy blush brush because I want to make sure that the color is evenly diffused and that I don't get too much in one spot. I don't typically wear a lot of blush anyway because I have very naturally red skin, and when I wear a sheer foundation like the MAC Face and Body, a lot of times my redness will peek through. But for today I decided we're gonna go a little blush happy, and so you can see that it added a nice bit of color to the cheeks, and it also added some luminosity, which my ring light is picking up on. Since we're done with the powder products, I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus to set a face. When it comes to mascara, that's not really a product MAC is known for. So instead of purchasing another mascara, I'm going to be cheating a little bit and using a mascara that I already have open, which is this Ilia mascara. I do need to use this up because it's going to go bad soon. It's been open for a while. I know right now we're looking extra glowy because the foundation is glowy, and then I applied a glowy blush, and then I applied the MAC Fix Plus, but we just need to give it a moment to kind of like do its thing and like work its magic so that the finish of the foundation can kind of get to where it's going to be. It is going to be a dewy look. That's my thing. We're going to move on to lips. Now I do have a lip pencil, and then I have like a mini lipstick. These are both in the shade Whirl. I can't remember which beauty influencer talked about this shade, but it was one that I had heard of quite a bit, so I picked it up. Granted, I probably should have maybe done some more research because this kind of color is just a little bit more brown than I would like. One thing is MAC is known for their lip products and their lip liners. They have so many shades, so many formulas. It's really great. Okay, so I'm going to show you some swatches. So we have the liner and the lipstick. Now this is just way more brown than I would ever choose to wear in like a million years. So I don't know what I was thinking by picking up this color. So what we're going to do so that the color is more muted, we're just going to blot the lipstick on. Okay, so we have put the lip on. We're gonna let it sit there for a little bit. It's definitely very, very brown. This is a kind of look that I would probably throw a gloss on top of it, like something clear to give it more of a shiny vibe, but we're at maximum capacity for glow right now. And here you go. This is the finished look with the MAC products. I do want to talk a little bit about some of them. Obviously, MAC Face and Body, I love it. However, when you choose to wear this, you are going to be showing your natural skin through. Like, you're still going to be able to see the imperfections in your face. So that's just something to think about. MAC does have a wide variety of foundations, so you can find a coverage that suits you. I'm a sheer to light coverage girl, so this is for me. This blush is just an amazing blush. It's just so easy to use. You really can't overdo it. Comes in a wide variety of shades if this particular color is not for you. And of course, with these eyeshadows, these are both really great formulas. Again, this one is just a little bit too warm for my liking, but you will be happy with either formula. They just blend really nicely. They have a very pretty look when they're done. It's just easy to work with, and they come in tons of colors. Like any color you could possibly want, you can find in a MAC eyeshadow. And I know a lot of people use the MAC paint pots as a way to like put a base for your eyeshadow look. I don't have the paint pot, and I don't necessarily look for extremely long lasting eye makeup. That's just not my thing. So I don't feel the need to use a paint pot, but I definitely know that people really like that. And of course, the MAC Fix Plus, you just can't go wrong with it. It's such a staple. It's not overly dewy, but it does like really help set the makeup and kind of give a really nice finish to the skin. So I would love to hear about some of your favorite MAC products down in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this. And until next time, bye.